Hi friends, Crystal Payne from MoneySavingMom.com here, and I'm going to do a money making mom scope. We haven't done one for a while and I've missed talking about blogging, and today I want to share 4 things that I believe every successful blogger must do. So welcome. For those of you who are new, my name is Crystal Payne and I'm the founder of MoneySavingMom.com. Hi Vicki, hi Colin. And I have been blogging for 11 years and I have learned a lot of things to do and a lot of things not to do. So fun to see you all here. I just thought I would hop on and do a spontaneous scope at a different time because I was available and I had some things that I wanted to share, so welcome. I'm also the author of the book, Money Making Mom. And if you would like very specific strategies and some links for getting started blogging, just listening while you're getting ready for work, yay! I put 4 links on my scope page. So if you go to MoneySavingMom.com, I'll pull this up for you so you can see. I'm rocking the spontaneity. I know, it's kind of crazy. Am I moving over to Facebook Live? I am doing Facebook Live and Scope because I love Scope so much. I'm not going to, okay. So, can you see this here? Let me see. Okay, if you go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope, on that page, I put 4 links of how to get started blogging and my 4 best tips for brand new bloggers. There's a series there on how to make money blogging, and then there's also a link there to sign up for a Pinterest webinar. We are doing, Beth Ann from Brilliant Business Moms and I are doing a webinar on Tuesday that you will not want to miss. It's all about Pinterest and it's going to be incredible. On Monday, I'm going to do a scope on a couple of the top tips that I've learned from Beth Ann on Pinterest, and you will not want to miss this webinar. So go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope to sign up for that. If you can't make the webinar live, you can get the replay, but you have to sign up in order to get the replay link. So also, at MoneySavingMom.com/scope, there is a link for my 5-day course on how I make a full-time income from blogging. So if you're interested in any of those things, any more information than what I'm going to be sharing today, be sure to go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope. Okay, so a lot of people ask me, they say, I want to start blogging, but I feel like the market is completely saturated. I don't know how to get started, and I'm just kind of overwhelmed. Do you think that I should blog? If so, how, how do I get started? And what would be your top tips? And so today, whether you're a brand new blogger, whether you've been blogging for a long time, whether you're just thinking about blogging, all of this is going to be applicable to you. And I'm going to share the 4 things that I think every blogger needs to do if you're going to be a successful blogger. Number 1, don't blog for the money. Do not blog for the money. I have seen so many people think that blogging is going to be their ticket to success. It's going to be their ticket to becoming a millionaire or whatever, and they're going to make all this money from blogging. And I can just tell you that if you jump into blogging and your goal is to make money, you are going to be disappointed and you are likely going to burn out. Do not blog for the money. You will crash and burn if you have no bigger why behind your blogging endeavors than making money. And you also are not going to have fulfillment. You are not going to have joy, and you are going to just, your happiness is going to be dependent upon whether you're making money or whether you're not going to make money, and you're probably going to find that you're very, very frustrated because it's hard to make money blogging, and it doesn't just happen overnight. So I'm a very firm believer in being smart and strategic. I think it's fantastic to make money blogging. I make a full-time income from blogging, and I think it's a fantastic way to earn money. But do not blog for the money. Do not start your blog for the money, and do not have that be the sole reason why you blog. So if you want to be a successful blogger, number 1, don't blog for the money. Number 2, don't try to be someone that you're not. It is so easy to look at these other bloggers, these other online entrepreneurs and think, I could do that, or I could do that better, or I should do that, or I should be them. Don't try to be someone who you're not. Be you. So really step back and say, who am I? What am I excited about? What am I passionate about? What life experience do I have? What do I bring to the table? What sets me apart from everyone else? Not how can I copy someone, but what sets me apart from everyone else? Go be that. Go do that. Don't try to be someone else. And don't try to be someone that you're not. Because this is also very important. I have seen people put out this persona that is not really who they are. Just because they wanted to be a successful blogger and they thought they needed to be a certain kind of person. Be you. That is the best way to be a successful blogger. And don't compare yourself to other bloggers. You are always going to come up short. I say this often, but I'll say it again, that if Pinterest were created when I first started blogging, I would have never started blogging because I would have been so discouraged looking at all these beautiful pictures and these people with amazing organizational plans, these people with amazing frugal living ideas, these people with amazing money saving advice, and I would think, I have nothing more to offer to the world. Gratefully, it wasn't started yet, and so I jumped in. But I can be discouraged when I go on Pinterest because there's so much amazingness there. And I can feel like I just don't measure up. Don't compare yourself to others. So don't blog for the money, number 1. Number 2, don't try to be someone you're not. Number 3, don't over-research. There's so much information out there, and it can be so overwhelming. Don't over-research. Don't become paralyzed feeling like I have to do this and I have to do that and I have to do this and I have to do that and I have to research this and research that and learn this and learn that, and then you don't ever start. Stop collecting information and go out and apply what you already know. Jump in right where you're at. Do what you can with what you've got where you are. Start somewhere. It can be the smallest little thing, but jump in and do that. And you know what? You are going to learn as you go along. It's never going to be perfect. I can tell you there are so many things that I should be doing. I said this this past week. I did a webinar with Laura Smith from iHeart Planners, iHeart Organizing. I can't even think. See, that's terrible. But anyway, I did a webinar and we. I said, you know what? I don't like my blog right now. I don't like the way that my blog looks. But guess what? I could just be like, well, I'm going to quit blogging because I don't like if my blog looks too cluttered and it doesn't look like me. Or I could just say, you know what, it's what I've got right now. And eventually I'd like to change it. Eventually I'd like to simplify it. Eventually I'd like it to look more like me. But right now it's what I've got. And so I'm going to blog there because it's what I have. Do what you can with what you've got where you are and learn as you go. Don't over-research. And you know what? Sometimes it's the simplest things that can make the biggest difference and be the biggest encouragement. So don't feel like you have to have this perfect 10-point plan. And that's the only way that you're going to be a successful blogger. Put out what you know. Put out what you've experienced. There are really, truly no new ideas under the sun. But every person has a new way of sharing what they've learned. So share that in the way that you know and the way that you've experienced, right from your heart, because too much research can just stifle you. And number 4, don't let lies limit you. Don't let lies limit you. If you feel like you don't measure up, if you feel like you're not good enough, if you feel like you don't have anything to offer to the world, yet you have this burning passion to write, this burning passion to share your story, this burning passion to be able to encourage and impact other people, don't let lies stifle you. I was speaking at an event a few weeks ago, and there was a Q&A time, and one of the women, she raised her hand and she just said, how do you get over that feeling that you're not good enough? And I told her my story. Some of you know my story of that for years of my life, I lived under the belief that I wasn't enough. And I let that belief not only just be in my head, I let it overshadow everything that I did. And so not only did I tell myself that belief, but I began to believe it as truth, and then I lived out of that. And I believed I wasn't enough, I wasn't good enough, and no one would like me. And it was not until I could understand that that was a lie, and that I was living under that lie and was letting that lie stifle me and hold me back, that then I was able to experience the freedom and the joy and the amazingness that comes when we're actually confident in who we are. Don't let lies stifle you. Listen to the messaging that's happening in your head. What are you telling yourself? Are you telling yourself that you don't measure up, that you don't have anything to offer, that you can't be a good blogger, that you're not good enough, that your story doesn't matter, that you don't have enough experience? What are you telling yourself? Probably, if it's anything like that, it's a lie. And you need to say, that's a lie. And you need to replace that lie with the truth, because the truth is, you do matter, you do have worth, you do have a story. The world needs your story, the world needs your gifts, the world needs your experience, the world needs what you have to offer. The world needs you. Don't let those lies stifle you and hold you back, because you're never going to be successful as a blogger. You're never going to be successful in any hat you wear, in anything in life, if you live under the belief that you're not enough. So, the 4 things that you need to know if you want to be a successful blogger, the 4 things that you need to do or not do. Don't blog for the money. It's not worth it. You'll burn out. Number 2, don't try to be someone that you're not. Be you. Number 3, don't over-research. Just jump in and learn as you go. And number 4, don't let lies limit you. So like I said at the beginning, if you are wondering, how do you get started blogging? How do people make money blogging? How does this work? If you go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope, MoneySavingMom.com/scope. That's my scope page, and there I have 4 links for you that I just put up today. The one link is my series that I did on how I make money blogging. The second link is kind of more information about what I shared today, my 4 best tips for brand new bloggers. Number 3, there's a link there. You'll want to check this out. This is my free Pinterest webinar, or actually I'm doing it with Beth Ann from Brilliant Business Moms. I shouldn't take the credit because she is going to blow your mind with her Pinterest information. That's on Tuesday. You will want to sign up for that. It's all about Pinterest and some amazing information about Pinterest. I've been learning so much from her. So go to MoneySavingMom.com/scope to sign up for that. If you can't make it live, you'll get the replay link. And then also at that link, there is, so MoneySavingMom.com/scope, there's a link for signing up for my free 5-day course on how I make a full-time income from home. So lots and lots of links and helpful information there, but I just wanted to, I want to equip you with the tools and the tips and the strategies so that you can go out and you can do your thing. You can be you. You can be you bravely. You can give the world your gifts and your story. You can share what God has put on your heart, what He has given you to give to the world. And that is really my heart, is to empower you so that you can go out and do that. Because I'm only one person, and there's so much that I haven't experienced. There's so much that I don't have to offer because I'm not you. And so I want to give you what I know so that you can go out and be you. And my lifelong dream is that my life can have a ripple effect in so many other people's lives, and I can inspire you to go out and give the world what you have to offer. And if at the end of my life I look back and I see that that is what has happened, I will be so fulfilled. So anyway, go be you bravely, because the world needs your story. Have a great afternoon.